Hey y'all, so I have this quick intuitive message. And the question is your self-worth based off of you being a slave to someone else? Or things, should I say? And I say that to say, like, do you feel like if you hang around a certain group of people, do you feel like if you have a certain amount of money in the bank, and I'm not saying that those things aren't necessities that we need to live, because we do need money to live in a sense, but the part where it becomes unhealthy is when we're being driven by it because of the unhealthy side of those items. So I say all that to say, if we're in unhealthy relationships, if we are in unhealthy friendships, if we are in unhealthy situations in regards to money, if we are in unhealthy situations when it comes to, shopping, that used to be me. When I would get upset, I would go shopping, should I say. And I say all that to say that I realized that was just a waste of money. It was a boatload of stuff in a closet. Sometimes things got worn and sometimes things didn't get wear and they still had price tags on it. And I say all that to say, because the point of the matter is that God was just trying to bring it to my attention and wanted me to share that information with you guys. Like, your self-worth isn't based off any of those things, to be honest with you. Your self-worth comes from within. So in other words, it doesn't come from without, meaning like the people, things, that you use to comfort, pacify you. These things are not based on your self-worth, your true authentic self-worth. But I say all that to say society has told us that you're not worthy unless you achieve these. You wear labels, you drive this fancy car, you live in this big ass house, you got a boatload of money in your bank account. And again, I'm not saying you don't need money to live or whatever the case may be, but you're not this or you're not that unless you're doing this or unless you're doing that. Well, let me tell you that society has set us all up to make us think that, we needed to have all those things, to be honest with you, in order to feel like we was somebody. But the truth of the matter is you will never feel like you're somebody until you learn to address what's on the inside of you first, meaning that you first have to find your self-worth on the inside. It works its way from the inside out and not the outside in. So no matter what it is, those things is only a temporarily fix. In order to really understand, what your true self-worth is, and for it to be permanently and to be rooted in it and to stand on a solid, firm foundation with it, it's being, what I'm hearing Spirit say, you will be unshakable and unmovable, with just knowing your worth, in other words, by again, knowing your worth from the inside out, not the outside in. Okay, so anyway, don't let society put us back in that cycle of becoming slaves, should I say, because we're in a day and time that we are sovereign beings, that we are free, and you have to know that. It's not even something that you have to know, but it's almost like you have to feel that, in a sense, that you are free, in a sense. Like, you have to be free. Like, I can sit here and tell you all day long that you're free, but it's a matter of, if you don't believe you're free, you're not going to feel free. So in other words, like, you have to be able to feel that. You have to know that within your heart, mind, your body, soul, and your spirit, in other words. So I say all that to say, but society again has basically set us all up to make us think that, that we had to obtain all of these goals that didn't necessarily benefit us, but benefit society, should I say, and has allowed us to become, has allowed us to be in that modern day cycle of slavery, in a sense. So I say all that to say that, and it was a matter of just creating fear amongst people, should I say, creating fear, so just creating fear. So I say all that to say that, just understand your self-worth and know who you are. And not only that, but, again, it comes from on the inside of here and it works its way out, not the outside in. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Much love, much light.